Yo, good morning, y'all. What's up? What's up? This your boy Garrett Spencer. How's everybody doing today? Today's Saturday. Y'all know what today is. Shout out and topic on what I'm going to talk about. First person I'm gonna give a shout out to is Calvin Jr. Calvin Jr. Check him out. Cool person, funny, entertaining, likes to make people laugh, and be doing live streams once sometimes on his gaming and also doing videos on his man cave and whatnot. And like I said, Calvin, it's looking good, looking stunning. And like I said, I can't wait when you move into your new place and whatnot. A couple months from now, and hopefully you got like your room's probably a little bit bigger for you to stack more games as you continue to buy them. So Calvin Jr., y'all. Second person gonna give a shout out to is Dr. Josh the Real Gamer. Dr. Josh the Real Gamer, check him out. Cool person, good channel. Does comparisons on both Sega and Super Nintendo, and does good at that. He does live streams and reviews on gaming videos and whatnot, and pickups and whatnot. So, Dr. Josh the Real Gamer. Third person is One Up Woman. One Up Woman, check her out for those who hasn't. Nice person, has a good channel, does live streams, with herself and with her family, sometimes on gamings and good people. So One Up Woman. Fourth person is TB Cutie. TB Cutie, check her out. Nice person, has a good channel, does a lot of gaming review videos and whatnot. And she always coming through to show the appreciation. So TB Cutie, y'all check her out. Another person is Brian Trusty. Brian Trusty, check him out. A cool person, very professional on his channel and live streams and whatnot, and he's pretty entertaining and dances himself. So Brian Trusty. Another person, is the Dead Thumb Gamer. Dead Thumb Gamer, check him out. Cool person, has a pretty good channel. He's good people. He comes through and show the appreciation and he always he's very wise and always speaks the truth and gives tips on on games and gaming and whatnot. So Dead Thumb Gamer, y'all. Another person is the Alpha Nerd Entertainment. Alpha Nerd Entertainment, check him out. Cool person, very good channel, very good review videos on retro games, and very professional on his channel. Like when he does like his own gaming shows and whatnot and episodes. That's very good. So, Alpha Nerd Entertainment. The next person is Chauncey Talon. Chauncey Talon, check him out. Cool person, has a good channel, good people, and comes through and shows the appreciation and another good gamer. So, Chauncey Talon. Another person is Rotten Games. Rotten Games, check him out. Cool person, has a good channel, does retro game streams and whatnot as well. So check him out, y'all, for those who hasn't. Another person is Filippo. Filippo, check him out. Cool person, has a good channel, does gaming videos and streams as well. So Filippo. Another person is the Rockstar Nick 2000. Rockstar Nick 2000, check him out. Cool person, has a good channel. Comes through once in a while. He's good people. So Rockstar Nick 2000. Another person is Lightsaber Samurai. Lightsaber Samurai, check him out. A cool person, has a good channel, has some good videos on games and different stuff, and does live streams once in a while. So Lightsaber Samurai. Um, Another person we're gonna give a shout out to is T Belly. T Belly, check him out. He's a cool person, has a good channel, does a lot of does review videos and gaming videos and whatnot. So T Belly. Another person is the Buckeye Gamer. The Buckeye Gamer, check her out. Has a good channel, has some pretty good videos, and comes through every now and then to the streams and whatnot that I do. So the Buckeye Gamer, check her out for those who hasn't. And another person we're gonna give a shout out to is J Love 81. J Love 81, check her out. Nice person, has a good channel, has some really good review videos, and does live streams sometimes on gaming. So J Love 81, y'all. And as far as everybody else goes, want to say thank you and welcome, and hope you guys continue to watch my videos as I continue to post them. So thank you guys very much. You guys are the greatest, and I really appreciate it. All right, so today's Saturday, of course. Had a good workout in this morning and whatnot. Just came back from the store and put stuff away, and now I'm gonna get into my topic on my opinion on Sega Genesis versus the NES. Now, I thought about talking about the Sega Genesis versus Super Nintendo, but nah, I just decided to do Sega Genesis and the Nintendo, old NES, and what I think is better. What my opinions on both of those systems and whatnot. And you guys are probably might most of y'all probably gonna you know agree with me or maybe not. Who knows? But we'll just get into that. And I also, and you know what? Actually, you know what? I want to also throw in the I also want to throw in the Super SNES as well. Kind of like a triple threat match right here. You know what I'm saying, y'all? So first off, starting off with the Sega Genesis. Now, like I said, you guys are already aware that that's my number one system and whatnot. Sega Genesis, very good system. Has a lot of good games. Has a lot of good games to it. Has a lot of good games to it. Gameplays, graphics, and all kinds of, and very famous and popular back in the '90s and whatnot. When the ratings was up and the Sega logo was very nice, and everything. You guys probably may have back in y'all's hometown, y'all you guys who's gone to malls and whatnot, y'all might have seen a Sega sign on the store or whatnot that may have had the Sega Genesis games, the Sega Genesis kiosk and whatnot, and like I said, and I've only played the Sega Genesis kiosk maybe a few times when I was a kid, and they had back when it was in Sears, the same place where I played the PlayStation One kiosk, and in different stores and whatnot. But Sega Genesis, it's always gonna become my it's gonna become my number one system. Like I said, that's why I always do it first, and Sonic One, is like I said, my main game. That's why I always start with it first, because Sonic the Hedgehog's like the face of Sega in my opinion, in my eyes, and like I said, I'm glad that I bought the bought it again, bought the Sega Genesis again, and whatnot in the Model One, because it brings back mad memories, and most of the games I have for it, brings back mad memories, and some games that I have on it I didn't have back in the past, back when I was a kid. So you know, I have really much respect for Sega Genesis, and the any and now going to the old NES class, going to the old Nintendo, or you know what? Let's go to the Super Nintendo. Yeah. So Super Nintendo, it happens to be happens to be a good system. Happens to be a good game system and whatnot. Like I said, and I know some of you some of y'all retro gamers out there have it and y'all play it and whatnot. And there's actually some games that I've seen on there that has a better gameplay and better graphics than the Sega Genesis right there put together. And of course that came out before Sega Genesis, whatnot. And like I said, I used to have a Super Nintendo, and I have the Super Nintendo Mini right now. And has a whole bunch of, probably has maybe just as much good games, or the same, just as the amount of games that Sega Genesis has and whatnot. And like I said, just like when I watched Dr. J do comparison on a game for Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo, depending on the game, sometimes he might say sometimes, yeah, the Sega Genesis game might have better, might win and have a better, you know, graphics, gameplay, and better controls than the Super Nintendo. And the Super Nintendo game, depending on what game it is, might just be better than Sega Genesis put together. So I can't really say that, okay, Sega Genesis is better than Super Nintendo, because I mean, I would have to say that both of them are, in my opinion, both of them are equal, or in a way, or probably got the same score and probably had the same ratings in my eyes, and I would say both of them are just about equal. You know what I mean? So I can't really say what I like what I like better and what's not, because just based on what I just said. Now the old Nintendo, like I said, I have respect for it. I like it, but I mean, like I said, and every time I do it, you guys see me probably play a couple of games on the back when I was living at my apartment and whatnot. Super Mario Brothers 1, and 3 maybe, and then maybe the Super Mario Brothers Tetris, and the old Donkey Kong game, and the airplane shooting game Galacta, however if I pronounce that name right, like I said, and like I said, I have respect. I have respect for it too. But like I said, if I was gonna do if I was gonna do the Sega Genesis versus the NES, the old Nintendo, I would have to say that Sega Genesis, of course, would win. Because of the gameplay and graphics, and it's a little has a little bit of an upgrade than the old, Nintendo. And that Nintendo came out like in the '80s and whatnot. So I mean, video games was probably different back then. Back then, than the '90s and early 2000s, and of course up into the day. So Sega Genesis would definitely win over Nintendo. That's why you see. That's why heard the commercial saying, "Say what Genesis does, Nintendo doesn't. What Genesis does is that Nintendo doesn't." So even though I'm funny, I never even seen the commercials when I was a kid. I never really seen a commercial when I was a kid. Actually, maybe I have. Maybe I seen the Sonic 2 commercial, but I haven't really seen no other. I haven't really seen the Genesis commercial. Maybe because I was born in '91, and maybe I just and maybe the commercials was around in 1990, but I was born a year after that, so maybe that's probably why, or maybe I didn't pay too much attention to TV because like I said, lots of times I would either be playing Sega, or I would just probably be watching a movie, or whatever else. But like I said, that's what I would have to say about. That's what I would have to really That's really my opinions on what I would say about the Nintendo. Like I said, the old Nintendo. What I like about it is, like I said, the graphics. I mean, they're okay. They're okay. It's not. They're not bad. I mean, like I said, I do like it. Don't get me wrong, and I do like the control. I do like the controls for. I do like the controls for it. I mean, like I said, and maybe the reason that is because, like I said, I had a Sega Genesis and that Nintendo back then, like the regular size Nintendo, of course, and I believe that was my dad's too. And like I said, sometimes I would be playing that as well too. So that's probably why I like the controls so much, and I like that too because it just brings back memories. If I didn't have it back then, or never played it, then I probably wouldn't have. Maybe I probably wouldn't have never bought it, or then again, yeah, I probably would have played it because, like I said, my teacher back in preschool later on that year had brought one in, and we was all around it playing. We seen him hooking it up to to the TV that he would use to watch, show movies and whatnot on there, and he was playing it. So yeah, that's what I have to say. So my opinion is Sega Genesis and the Super Nintendo. I would say their scores and ratings and games. I would say they're just about. I would say in a way they're about equal in my eyes. I would say they're just about equal to me. But the old Nintendo, it's like nah. I wouldn't say the old Nintendo is probably not really close to them two. So I'd say in a way it's like a tie between Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo, and like the NES is just a little bit lower. So the old Nintendo, of course, but anyway, y'all, that's all I really have to talk about. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If so, Y'all know what to do, and feel free to leave comments down at the bottom below, of course. And this your boy Garrett Spencer. You guys take it easy, and I'll see you guys. I hope to see you guys later, if not next week. Peace and I'm out. And remember, y'all, once a gamer, always a gamer. Keep on gaming, y'all.